Dr. Michelle here to provide a little reading to start off your week. This is the stress cards that I just shared with you in my last kind of introduction to spiritual readings. I do psychic spiritual readings, been doing them for years. I used to work in a psychic shop, and then I have had my own company called Divine Entertainment, where people can schedule private readings, and we can now do that via phone, via telemedicine, on a Zoom meeting, or you can come live if you're in the area of Del Mar, California. And then I also do events, so I've done some really wonderful parties and events, which can be a lot of fun. So consider scheduling a booking for your own spiritual reading. Today I'm going to be doing a very short, just one card reading, just to start us out, since this is a new series I'm doing. And if you look back at my first video I just did about a week ago, called Spiritual Psychic Readings, I introduced some of the different decks that I use in my readings. And also, if you guys have a favorite deck or one that you can recommend for readings that you love, please put that in the comments, because I'm looking to grow my psychic reading card deck repertoire. It's always fun to add in new decks to the readings. I will always have my favorite one though, and that's the soul card readings that I shared with you. I still need to research if they have more than 2 soul card decks, so if you know that, please put that answer in the comments too. And I appreciate that. So remember to subscribe, and then hit the bell twice to be notified of up and coming videos, which are almost coming out daily between Princess Annabelle and me, Dr. Michelle. And then please give it a thumbs up if you like the video. So this is the Namaste Stress Less cards. This was a gift actually from a patient of mine. They're really neat cards. Sometimes I'll just put them out in my patient room, and my patients will pick a card they can take a picture of or read it there, and then they can reflect on that for the day. So sometimes it's a nice way to start your day. And so this is the Namaste deck cards. And it pretty much, I usually pick one in a reading along with my other decks as we're reading along. But this was one that I picked recently, and I really wanted to share this one. It's called Reflect and Grow. So this is, I'll just go ahead and read it. Look in the mirror when you have a chance. This exercise will expose the things that are hard to swallow. When you see your reflection, try and bring to the surface the things that you need to improve on. This can make you feel a little sad, but this is just the first part of the exercise. Take all the things that you need to improve and tell yourself that you are good at them. Tell yourself that you will try harder to get better at them. This will seem silly and maybe a little difficult at first, but if you are consistent with this exercise, you will look at the mirror one day and realize that you have improved. The things you fell a little short on are now assets to your character. Reflect and grow. So this is a great, I love this card. I had picked a few weeks back for myself, and I was just doing some mirror work with my personal coaching coach that I work with, and she was having us do a lot of mirror work, which I'm practicing now more on a kind of a daily basis. I have little stickies that I put up with different messages, and then I'll have them stuck on the mirror, and I'll sit and I'll do my mirror work. It could be for 3-5 minutes, kind of just like this card says. So look in the mirror when you have a chance. This exercise will expose the things that are hard to swallow. When you see your reflection, try and bring to the surface the things you need to improve on. This can make you feel a little sad because it's bringing up emotions. You're finally quieting the mind, getting in touch with. But this is just the first part of the exercise. Take all the things that you need to improve and tell yourself that you are good at them. Building confidence, doing the mirror work. Tell yourself that you will try harder and get better at them. And I noticed that when I started doing my mirror work through my coaching class, I started to actually see shifts in my life where my medical practice was getting more lucrative. I was feeling more confident. Things were flowing in. I was receiving more. So this is a great exercise. This will seem silly. Sometimes looking in the mirror at yourself may, feel awkward if you don't stop and do that, which I don't usually until I start doing mirror work. Maybe a little difficult at first. Again, you only need to commit 3 to 5 minutes, even a minute. But if you are consistent with this exercise, you will look at the mirror one day and realize that you have improved. The things you fell a little short on are now assets to your character. It just becomes ingrained, as you keep setting those intentions and those thoughts into your new thought pattern. It's a reprogramming of the mind. So then you start to become that. Reflect and grow. So I wanted to share that one with you guys because this is one of my favorite ones, and it kind of, like I said, it goes along with doing mirror work. Can't see it because it's blurring. So these are the Namaste cards. These make a great gift. Or if you just want to get a deck for yourself, and have your daily reflection, that's a great way to start off your day. So that was a 1-card reading. And we're going to dive deeper into doing spreads with our cards. So stay tuned. If you want a personal reading, please email me at michelle@designedtoheal.biz or DM me in the comments, and then I'll reach out and we can set up a personal reading for you. You can do up to 60 minutes. You can go as long as you want. You can go hours. You could do 1 hour. You could do 15-minute reading. So, I usually have people gather kind of their main focuses that they'd like to do in the reading. And then I'll guide you as we do the reading as to, setting our intentions and whatnot. So thank you so much for allowing me to be here and share with you some of my wonderful passions that I love to do in life, not only for myself, my own personal healing and journey, but also to help guide you. I call it an intuitive guidance, counseling, and empowering. So love you all. Please reach out if you need me, and I'm here for you anytime. Okay, we'll see you soon. See ya.